Hey guys, welcome back to this brand new live stream of Flight Simulator. Today we're in Kelowna. We landed yesterday in Kelowna, BC, and we're doing a short flight to Calgary, Alberta. And we'll be flying our Airbus A320NEO, the Black Edition. It's a custom livery. I don't know if that livery really exists, but I like it. It's black and it gives another twist to the Airbus 320. So as you notice, it's snowing in Kelowna right now, and the jetway is connected on the right side. I don't know why, but well, instead of trying to figure it out why, I just leave it like this, and we'll be starting our departure procedures. So without further ado, let's do our fuel truck refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
We got a couple planes already landed in Kelowna. So of course, with all this snow around the airport and on the tarmac, we will have to go to de-icing. Well, the de-icing will come to us because there's not a lot of place in Kelowna. There's not a special place for de-icing. So we'll make them come to us once we're ready to push back. So let's request catering services also. I don't know why, since the new update of GSX, you can't do both at the same time. The refueling,
Truck is in position.
the refueling and the catering. Usually we're able to do that, but something is new. Something's been, there's probably a reason why you can't do it at the same time. So our refueling personnel.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Oh, caterings are arriving, so good. Oh, yesterday I tried both at the same time and they didn't work. Now we got the catering trucks arriving, so that will speed up our procedure. I hope the catering truck will not go over our refueling personnel. So it's cold and dark in the cockpit. We haven't started our boarding yet. Yeah, the jetways. Yeah, that's not good. Well, that's the scenery. Nothing I can do. We'll pretend that the jetway is not there. So refueling is started. I got my new mini FCU module. It's too complicated to get another camera where the mini FCU is located. So refueling is done. It looks like the snowstorm that we had in Quebec today is in Kelowna. So let's wait for all those good sandwiches and drinks to be put on board our plane. Disconnecting the fuel line. Never landed in Calgary on the flight simulator. I landed many times in real life, but never in the flight simulator, so I hope the scenery is not that bad. Fuel truck is finished. All right. Note to self, when there's a jetway on the right side, use the same door as the catering services. Don't know why I went on the right side. So we'll wait until the fuel truck leaves and we'll start our boarding procedures with the luggage and our crew. Come on, fuel truck. You need to leave. All right. So let's request our luggage.
Boarding requested.
Cargo door is opening. Our belts, cargo belts, are getting into position. No collision bug this time.
Do you want to board crew?
Yes, we want to board both.
Pilot's boarding starting.
So we got our
Boarding starting. Your crew has boarded.
all right.
Passengers boarding starting.
Let's just slow down our boarding. Timing, boarding density, normal, dense. All right. So let's go in the cockpit. So we got our passenger boarding. So let's start our powering up procedures. Top panel view. Display checklist.
Of course.
All right. All right, external power on. External power on.
External power on.
Fuel pumps on.
Fuel pumps on.
Battery on. APU bleed on.
Acknowledge.
APU master switch on. And start. No smoking sign. And master alarm off. Let's go to our lights and we'll put our beacon on. So we started our, so this is check. You can hear the APU starting. Close checklist.
That's affirmative.
All right, so let's greet our passengers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your captain speaking on behalf of the entire crew. It's my pleasure to welcome you on board. Please sit back, relax, enjoy the service, and thanks for having chosen Air Canada. Mesdames, Messieurs, votre commandant. Alors, détendez-vous, je vous souhaite à tous un très bon moment.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome aboard Air Canada, with the best airline in North America. At the Skytrax World Airline Awards, thanks to you, our customers. Your service director for this flight. We're pleased to have you with us today. We invite you to relax and enjoy this flight. On today's flight, we're pleased to be of service in English and in French. Once again, welcome aboard. Mesdames, Messieurs, encore une fois, bonsoir. Bienvenue à bord ce vol d'Air Canada, élu meilleur transporteur aérien en Amérique du Nord à l'occasion des World Airline Awards de Skytrax. Distinction obtenue grâce à vous, nos clients. On a été adresse sur votre directeur de bord. Nous sommes heureux de vous accueillir ce soir. Je pense que ce vol sera très agréable. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes heureux de vous servir en français et en anglais. Merci.
All right. Announcement is done. Front view. Display ATC.
Contacting ATC.
All right. Good afternoon, Kelowna ground, Air Canada 0550, requesting IFR clearance to Calgary.
Air Canada 0550 is cleared to Calgary Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 34 climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
All right, so
Departure
14,000 feet.
frequency is 133.5 squawk 3117.
Departure frequency 133.5, squawk 3117, climb and maintain 14,000 feet, Air Canada 0550.
Air Canada 0550 readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.7 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Air Canada 0550, good day. Close ATC.
Close ATC.
So we got our luggage, our baggage loading up. Okay, so APU's on, flaps are 0, spoiler, retracted parking brake on, throttle to idle, landing gear down, 3 green. Flight director on.
Flight director is now on.
Right. Wait until our luggage are loaded. Almost done. Couple more suitcase. Funny, there's no skis. Kelowna is a good destination if you want to go skiing. You want to go to Revelstoke or go to Sun Peak or Big White. Few more luggage. I think it's the last piece of luggage. All right, so let's close the cockpit door. Boarding complete. Cabin crew prepare for departure and cross-check. Throttle view. Lock cockpit door. All right. So we'll request our de-icing at the gate. Let's retract our jetway. Open will retract. All right. Top panel view. Seatbelt sign on. Let's turn our strobe lights on and our navigation lights. All right. So we'll do our de-icing. Oh, additional services.
The icing vehicles are coming now.
Usually you go to de-icing after the pushback, but since there's no de-icing area, designated area, we'll do it at the gate.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Fluid type 1.
We
75%.
begin treatment now and observe. Fluid type 1. Concentration at 75%. I will call you back when ready.
In the meantime, let's start our safety briefing.
Welcome aboard Air Canada.
Bienvenue à bord d'Air Canada.
For your safety and comfort, we ask that you pay attention to this short video. So join us as we explore all that Canada has to offer.
Votre sécurité et votre confort, soyez attentifs à cette courte vidéo.
Funny. Usually there's an animation.
Please place baggage in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you.
The de-icing animation is not working.
In preparation for takeoff, make sure you're comfortably seated, with your seat back upright and tray table still.
En prévision du décollage, prenez soin de vous asseoir
Our door is
confortablement,
open
de
also.
redresser le dossier de votre siège et de ranger la tablette.
You must wear your seatbelt when the seatbelt sign has been turned on, and we suggest wearing it even when the sign is turned off.
Vous devez porter votre ceinture lorsque la consigne de ceinture est activée. Nous suggérons de la porter même lorsque la consigne est éteinte.
Fasten your seatbelt by adjusting it around your
Usually those crane go up and you see the spray over the wings.
Supérieur de la boucle ou appuyez sur le bouton de dégagement.
Seatbelt and no smoking signs are located throughout the aircraft. Please comply with them at all times.
Les consignes de ceinture et d'interdiction de
De-icing
fumer
and
se trouvent à
anti-icing
différents
completed.
endroits dans la ville.
Anti-icing
Veuillez
code
les
is
respecter en
fluid
tout.
type 1.
It is
Concentration
prohibited
at
to smoke,
75%.
to use electronic
I'm disconnected.
cigarettes,
Good
or
day.
to consume your own alcohol
Good day,
on
thank you.
board.
Il est interdit de fumer, d'utiliser des cigarettes
So
électroniques.
let's
de
request
consommer son
our
propre alcool
pushback.
à bord.
Air Canada 0550 requesting
Your
pushback and
portable
departure.
electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an
Due to icing
announcement is made
conditions,
upon
please stand
arrival.
by for engine
Les
start
appareils
until
électroniques
push is
portatifs
Will
completed
view.
and the
doivent
brakes
être
are
réglés
set.
en mode avion jusqu'à l'annonce à ce sujet à l'arrivée.
If your electronic device falls in your seat, do not move your seat or try to retrieve it yourself,
Hello, Captain.
as it poses
We
a
are ready
fire
for
hazard.
pushback.
Notify your cabin crew immediately to ensure the safe retrieval of the device.
Si votre appareil électronique glisse dans votre siège, ne bougez pas votre
Looks like
siège
it
et
stopped
n'essayez pas
snowing.
de le récupérer au risque d'un incendie. Avertissez immédiatement le personnel de cabine afin qu'il le récupère en toute sécurité.
Should an emergency happen,
Departure checks
place your
completed.
feet flat on the floor
Bypass pin
and top of
inserted.
head against the seat in front of you. Or rest your head and chest into your lap. Grasp your ankles or wrap your arms under your legs.
En cas d'urgence, posez vos pieds à plat au sol et appuyez le dessus de votre tête contre le siège devant vous. Ou bien, penchez-vous et appuyez votre tête et votre
Alright,
poitrine
tug
sur vos cuisses.
is getting
Ensuite,
into
saisissez
position.
vos chevilles ou passez vos bras sous vos jambes.
The illustrated card in your seat pocket or magazine rack
explains the many safety features of this aircraft. Please review it sometime before takeoff.
La carte illustrée placée dans la pochette ou le porte-revue près de vous explique les nombreuses mesures de sécurité propres à cet avion. Veuillez en prendre connaissance avant le décollage.
If there is a need to evacuate the aircraft, leave your baggage behind and follow the seat-mounted lighting to the nearest emergency exit.
So it's going to quick edit pushback.
Laissez vos bagages à bord et suivez l'éclairage sur les
Exiting
sièges
from
jusqu'à
editing
l'issue
mode.
de
Please hold.
Please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
There are 4 exits
Throttle
located
view.
on each side of the aircraft.
Release
All of
parking
these are
brakes, please.
indicated by a green exit
Parking
sign.
brake off.
Please locate the one nearest you.
Due to icing
Il y a
conditions,
4
please
issues de
stand by for
secours de
engine
chaque
start
côté de l'avion.
until push is
Chacune d'elles
completed
est
and
indiquée
brakes
par
are
une
set.
enseigne verte. Veuillez repérer celle qui est la plus près de vous.
If the cabin pressure changes, an oxygen mask or a tab will drop from the panel above you. Remain seated. Pull the mask or the tab to bring the mask towards you. Use the support strap to hold the mask over your mouth and nose and breathe normally. Always secure your own mask before assisting another person.
Si la pression de la cabine change, un masque à oxygène ou une languette tombera du panneau au-dessus de vous. Restez assis, tirez le masque ou la languette pour amener le masque vers vous. Utilisez la bande élastique pour maintenir le masque sur votre nez et votre bouche et respirez normalement. Mettez toujours votre masque avant d'aider quelqu'un.
If there is an emergency landing on water, reach for the pouch under the seat or beside your leg rest. Remove the
All right.
elastic band if required.
Wait until the pushback is finished and we'll start our
Prenez la pochette de
engines.
gilet de sauvetage sous le siège ou près du repose-jambes. Retirez la bande élastique au besoin.
Pull out the life vest from the pouch. Slip it on, fasten the waist clip, and tighten the belt. Pulling the tab will inflate the life vest. You can also inflate it by blowing into the tube. The life vest should only be inflated as you leave the aircraft.
Sortez le gilet de la pochette et enfilez-le. Attachez la boucle de taille et ajustez la ceinture. Pour le gonfler, tirez la languette ou encore
Wheel
soufflez
view.
dans le tube. Ne gonflez votre gilet qu'au moment
Throttle
de quitter
view.
l'avion.
Parking brake on.
If you need any assistance or have any concerns, please let one of us know.
All right,
Si
so
vous
it's
avez une
it's time to
inquiétude
start
ou
our
besoin
engine.
d'aide,
So
adressez-vous à l'un de nous.
ignition to
Thank you for
start.
choosing to fly with
I
Air
can't
Canada.
quite reach it. Can you
Merci
do that
d'avoir
one,
choisi
please?
Engine
Air
2.
Canada.
Ignition. Throttle view. Just wait until our engine PSI builds up. Engine 1. Ignition. Throttle view. So we've got good pressure on engine number 2. Let's wait for engine number 1. Alright, so we've got a good engine start. Just the normal top panel view. Complete off, master switch, anti-icing. Perfect. Front view.
Cockpit to ground.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
locking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right, display ATC. Display ATC.
ATC.
Front view. Good evening, good afternoon, Kelowna Ground, Air Canada 0550, requesting taxi IFR to Calgary.
Air Canada 0550 taxi to and halt short of runway tree 4 using taxiway Delta Echo.
All right, thank you.
Contact tower on 119.6 when ready.
Holding short of runway 34, contacting tower on 119.6, Air Canada 0550, good day. All right. Close ATC.
Closing.
Parking brake off. Throttle 20%.
Throttled to 20%.
Taxi lights on. Wing lights on.
Taxi light on.
Throttle 20%.
20%.
And flaps 1. Throttle 30%.
30%.
Let's check our spoiler. Throttle 20%.
Throttled to 20%.
Throttle to idle.
Idling throttle.
Display ATC.
Contacting air traffic control.
Good afternoon, Kelowna Tower, Air Canada 0550, requesting departure to Calgary.
Air Canada 0550 altimeter 29er.9er 2 winds 255 at 5. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4.
Clear takeoff runway 34, Air Canada 0550. Throttle 20%.
20%.
Turn our landing lights on. Close ATC.
Close ATC.
Front view. Throttle's alive. Throttle to Toga.
Throttle to 20%.
100 knots. 120. 140. 160. V1. Rotate. Wheel view. Positive rate. Gear up.
Raising the landing gear.
Air Canada 0550, contact Vancouver Centre on 133.5.
Display ATC.
Putting you in touch with air traffic control.
Contacting Vancouver Centre on the 133.5, Air Canada 0550, good day. Vancouver Centre, Air Canada 0550 with you, flight level 33.
Air Canada 0550 Vancouver Centre altimeter 29.9, radar contact. Continue to Lima Whiskey.
And throttle to climb.
Air Canada 0550 traffic is 11 o'clock per mile at 3,600 feet Bombardier. Report them in sight.
Flaps retracted. Autopilot on.
Autopilot on.
Seven 7,000 feet. Close ATC.
Closing.
Display ATC. I forgot
Putting
to
you in touch
respond.
with air traffic control.
Air Canada 0550, I got the traffic in sight. Turn off the landing lights and the taxi.
Landing light on.
Nope. Landing light off. Close ATC, 10,000 feet.
Closing.
Air Canada 0550 climb and maintain flight level 270.
FCU, 270. Display ATC.
Contacting ATC.
Air Canada 0550, flight level 270. Close ATC.
Close ATC.
Display map.
Displaying map.
So our flight plan is going to NTAX, then banking and turning left. And landing on runway 17 left. Close map.
I'll put it away.
Alright, so we got 15,000 feet. Top panel view. Let's turn off our seat belts.
wearing a seatbelt at all times. Federal regulations prohibit smoking on board, and Air Canada does not permit the use of e-cigarettes. On today's flight, you'll be offering our Air Canada cafe service. A variety of food and drinks, as well as earphones, can be purchased using a credit card. You'll find the menu in your seat pocket. Google Wi-Fi internet service is available.
Google Wi-Fi.
You'll be able to connect to the internet by paying with your credit card once the seatbelt sign is turned off. Learn more by selecting the Wi-Fi video from your personal feed. Thank you for choosing Air Canada. L'augmentation fédérale a interdit de fumer à bord. De plus, Air Canada interdit l'utilisation de cigarettes électroniques. Alors aujourd'hui, nous proposons notre service Café Air Canada, plus une variété d'aliments, de boissons ainsi que des écouteurs au moyen de votre carte de crédit. Le menu se trouve dans la pochette de votre fauteuil. Un service Internet sorti GoGo est offert à bord de cet appareil. Vous pouvez vous connecter en paix avec votre carte de crédit une fois la consigne des sécuritaires. Pour plus de détails, visionnez la vidéo à partir de votre écran individuel. Merci d'avoir choisi Air Canada et bon vol.
21,000 feet. $22. Display ATC.
ATC.
Should get our next flight level in a couple minutes. We're at 24,000 feet, 320 knots. FCU.
Air Canada 0550 climb and maintain flight level 390.
Flight level 390, Air Canada 0550.
Air Canada 0550 contact Vancouver Center on 13.
Front view.
Good day.
Contacting Vancouver on 134.55, Air Canada 0550, good day. Vancouver Center, Air Canada 0550 with you, flight level 260, going 390.
Air Canada 0550 Vancouver Center radar contact continue.
All right, 27,000 feet. Close ATC.
Closing.
Air Canada 0550 contact Vancouver Center on
Display ATC.
134.2.
Contacting air traffic control.
Display ATC.
ATC.
Contacting Vancouver Center on 134.2, Air Canada 0550, good day. Vancouver Center, Air Canada 0550 with you, flight level 290, going 390.
Air Canada 0550 Vancouver Center radar contact continue.
Close ATC.
Close ATC.
Front view. All right, 31,000 feet. In the meantime, I want to check my other stream because I'm multi-streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. But YouTube, it's not always on. Oh yeah. Perfect.
Encore tree 228. Contact Vancouver Center on 133.6. Good day.
So what I like to do
133.6.
is to do the drone view
Goodbye.
while I'm in the air. Oh. I love to drone around the plane. How to reset position? Yep. Not a lot of planes in the air. $36,000 feet. Display map.
Map opening.
We're at 79 nautical miles from our first waypoint, Antac. Oh, I see a glimpse of the Rockies right here. All looks good in the cockpit. Connection has an issue. Oh. Don't know what happened. So we're at while streaming data, you have been switched to offline mode. Oh. I think there's a problem with FS 2020. Almost at 39 flight level. We're at Mach 0.8. Display ATC.
Contacting air traffic control.
Oh. Yeah, so we're offline with the ATC. It says online. Let's try another server. Resume. Display ATC.
Contacting ATC.
Close ATC.
Closing.
Throttle view. Display map.
Bringing that up now.
So let's go to Tulub right away. So we'll change our course. $39,000 feet. Smooth flight so far. Display ATC.
Putting you in touch with air traffic control.
Well, there's definitely something wrong with the ATC. No, the voice has stopped. So we won't be able to hear our ATC. Let's see if let's do offline and then let's do online. Let's see if that will help. No. All right, so I'm reading general option in sound setting. Sound. Where's Azure? Let's try offline, apply and save. Then Azure, apply and save. Go back, resume. No. Maybe the flight simulator server is down. All right, it says Air Canada 055, descend and maintain flight level 310. Flight level 310, Air Canada 0550. So we're slowly starting our descent. So that we don't go too fast, let's put our spoiler 1/4. $36,000, 35,000 feet. $33,000 feet. And retract our spoiler. Almost 31. Display map.
I'll pop that open for you.
Close map.
Closing the map.
So we just got the instruction of flight level 210. Flight level 210, Air Canada 0550. Edmonton Center, Air Canada 0550, flight level 290, going 210. All the responses, Edmonton Center, radar contact continue to Tulub. Perfect. All is good. $28,000 feet. Can't have a perfect flight. Always has something must go wrong. The freaking ATC voice not working. First time it happened mid-flight. $26,000 feet. $25. So we are 18 nautical miles from Tulub. $12 nautical miles. $21,000 feet, we should be leveling off. and 7 nautical miles until we bank left. Air Canada 0550, contacting Edmonton Center on 133.3. Good day. Edmonton Center, Air Canada 0550 with you, flight level 210. Flight level 130, Air Canada 0550. 130. All right, top panel view. Top panel view. Turn our seatbelt sign on.
Ladies and gentlemen, also begin our descent. In preparation for landing, please return to your seat. Fasten your seatbelt, putting your seat to the upright position so your tree table. All hand luggage should be placed underneath the seat in front of you or near the headband. At this time, only earbud type earphones connected into the aircraft entertainment system may be worn. After landing, we'll let you know when you can use mobile phones. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, on these small electronic devices can be used for landing. Thank you. Vous pouvez donc bien vouloir rejoindre vos fauteuils, mais attachez vos ceintures. Laissez vos sièges ainsi que vos tablettes. Nous vous demandons également de ranger tous vos effets personnels sur les sièges devant vous, avec compartiment du dessus. Ainsi, mesdames et messieurs, souvent les écouteurs à boutons peuvent être utilisés pour l'atterrissage. Par la suite, nous informerons à quel moment vous pouvez utiliser vos téléphones cellulaires. Mesdames et messieurs, encore une fois, souvent les appareils électroniques portatifs de type miniature peuvent être utilisés pour l'atterrissage. Merci.
$17,000 feet. Wing lights. $16,000 feet. Air Canada 0550 contacting Calgary approach on 126.525. Good day. Calgary approach, Air Canada 0550 with you, flight level 150. $14,000 feet. All right, 13,000 feet. FCU. Air Canada 0550 descending, flight level 710. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Set speed 220.
That's done.
All right. Aircraft 0550, 20 miles southwest, maintaining heading and altitude ILS 17 left, approach via Vicky transition. Good day. Display ATC.
ATC.
No. Display map. Display map.
Bringing that up now.
Where is it? Can't see the map. $10,000 feet. All right, so let's do our preparation for landing. So brakes to medium. Our landing system is on. $8,000 feet. And 18. It's 215. Wing view. Track our spoiler. Spoiler is retracted. You have to be careful what I say, because sometimes the co-pilot hears everything. Display map.
Displaying map.
Closed map.
Closing.
$7,100 feet. Display ATC.
Contacting ATC.
Speed 200. Flaps 1. Don't know what was that, but flight level 5800. Eight miles of north of Calgary, tuning on Calgary Tower on 118.4 Air Canada 0550. Calgary Tower, Air Canada 0550 with you, flight level 63. Clear to land runway
2,500.
Clear to land runway 17 left, Air Canada 0550. Alright, so let's turn on our approach. Let's speed 160. Wheel view. Gear down. Flaps 3.
Overspeed. 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 500. 400. 300. 200.
Autopilot off.
Autopilot off.
100. 60. 50. 40. 30.
Throttle off.
20. Retard 5.
Nose down.
Oof, what a touchdown.
Reverse
My whole
thrust.
body was shaking.
Throttle 30%.
30%.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your baggage stowed until the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off. Smoking is not permitted. Mobile receiving and transmitting functions will now be used. If you have a connecting flight, please refer to the screens inside the terminal or consult one of our colleagues on the ground.
Throttle to idle.
Throttle to idle.
We hope you had a pleasant flight and we look forward to seeing you again. Once again, welcome. Maintenant, bien vouloir demeurer.
Calgary ground, Air Canada 0550 requesting taxi to gate.
Jusque la consigne et les ceintures soient éteintes. Il est interdit de fumer. L'utilisation des fonctions
Taxi to gate 94 Air Canada 0550. Throttle 30%.
80%.
Throttle 30%.
30%.
Merci d'avoir choisi Air Canada, membre du réseau Star.
Close ATC.
Close ATC.
That was a tricky landing, right? Blind. And the our autopilot, our flight path was kind of wrong. It's a snowstorm in Calgary. Throttle 20%.
20%.
Throttle 30%.
30%.
Throttle 20%.
Throttle to 20%.
Throttle to idle.
Idling throttle.
And parking brake on. Lights off. Engines are off.
The boarding requested.
Alright, welcome to Calgary. That was a tricky landing. I didn't expect the runway to come so fast. But we managed to do a good landing. It was not that hard. So that's it for this flight from Kelowna to Calgary. And next flight will be Calgary to Edmonton. Until next time, guys, stay safe, keep on flying, and have a good weekend. Cheers.